next, yeah. I got your girl up on my neck, yeah. And she say I'm up next, yeah. And she say that I'm the man, yeah. Going to the top, yeah, they gon' count me out. All this money coming in, yeah, that's my main route.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, YouTube. I am back with another video, you guys. This is an update video. I have not chatted with you guys while I've done dishes in so long. Awesome. Hey, you guys, welcome back to today's video. We are starting out. It is January the 6th, and I'm super excited to be doing this. I have not done a clean with me. I have not done a vlog style video in so long. But those of you that are still rocking with me, still here, I apologize for being so horrible on the uploads. But you guys already know, if you guys are on my other social medias, you already know that I just didn't have it in me to vlog or do anything. And it just really sucked because the holidays were a big bummer for me. And I really hate to say that because, you know, it was nice because I got to spend it with my family. And it just was a bummer because when you don't have your health and you're sick, everything else almost stops. Like your whole life just kind of stops. You know what I mean? So I'm grateful now that I'm feeling much better. I'm grateful that like my kids didn't get that illness because the illness was not good, you guys. It lasted for about 3 weeks. I've been trying to post. I just have not been keeping up. I have been filming. I have not been editing, nor have I posted. So it's really, really sad. I apologize. As you guys can see, I've been off for the past 2 days. It makes me sad that I didn't get anything up, but that's okay. I am back. I am recharged, I'm energized, I'm ready to start posting videos again. And yes, that is what we're going to do. I may not, hold on, I found some other gloves, you guys. Anyway, this is not why I'm here. So, oh my gosh, do you guys keep up with like Trisha Paytas? This is the thing, you guys, is I have been watching Trisha Paytas probably since she was doing those like crazy kawaii videos. This, honestly, you guys, it has to be at least 12 years ago. I mean, truly, like when YouTube first kind of started. And she was always really like funny to watch. She just was like, she was one of those girls that portrayed herself as like so ditzy that, you know, it was almost like, is this real? Like, do people, does this person act like this in real life? It was like one of those kind of situations. Hold on. So, anywho, her life has just been kind of going in shambles, like little by little. I mean, in shambles is tough to say because Trisha Paytas is a millionaire and she's made a mark for herself because she's been on plenty of reality TV. But not only has she been doing reality TV, she is a major YouTuber. And as opposed to like the Three Mommies, things like that, there's only a certain, like if I were to ask somebody for my work, or if I were to ask like my mom or somebody like that, well, my mom probably wouldn't know who Trisha Paytas was, but my mom does know who Jeffree Star is. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like at that type of level. Like a lot of people know who Trisha Paytas is. She's on that level already. So anyway, I guess right now, the crazy thing is she hasn't been on social media in such a long time that people are starting to like trip, right? They're like, campaign like, where's Trisha? So the other day, I think it was like 5 days ago or something, I was watching I was watching her, and basically she was on her Instagram making out. You guys listen up. She's making out with, what is that woman's name? Jaclyn Hills, right? Who was another like beauty influencer type thing. She is making out with Jaclyn Hills' ex-husband. And it's like so disgusting, you guys. Like the video of them kissing, and it's just like really gross because you could just tell that it's like this drug, maybe drunk, enraged like video. I'm not really sure like what the purpose was to post that. I mean, it was shock value, obviously, because that's what Trisha gets off on. She gets off on shocking her audience, right? So anyway, she posts this video of them like making out, blah, blah, blah. And then after that, she does this other erratic video like the next day or 2 days later, and she comes on and she is looking a hot mess.
Please don't.
I don't know, like, what. Hey guys, what's up?
Trisha, please don't.
Don't talk to me.
Please, I'm sorry. Please don't.
I don't know, like, what else to do because I'm literally so upset right now. Like, I'm literally so upset and I have nowhere to go and, like, nothing. Like, I feel like just.
I have a court case. Do not talk about it.
Shit, someone's calling hot.
A few minutes later, she comes back onto
so upset
this.
right now. Like, I'm literally so upset and I have nowhere to go and, like, nothing. Like, I feel like just.
I have a court case. Do not talk
Shit, someone's calling hot.
Tell that she had somebody come in to do her makeup, because you can always tell when Trisha does her own makeup, it's not very good, right? It's pretty amateurville, but you can tell that somebody did do her makeup for her because it looks better than regular. But she still looks a hot mess. Like, you could just tell she's just unhealthy. Like, it looks like she's coming off of something. I don't know. She just looks a hot mess, you guys. Okay, hold on. So, anywho, sorry, I'm just doing this, guys. Okay, so after Hot Mess Express, she comes on and she's like all frazzled. It's almost like it's like blink twice if you need help. That's what she looked like. It looked like, I don't know, like if this dude was like holding her against her will, or it looked like she was like super duper like upset at him. And she was like coming on to like rap. Like to tell on him or something. And then you could hear that John guy, what's her name's ex, in the background, and he's like, I have a court case. Trisha, stop it. Get off, Trisha. Like, he's like motioning her to like, stop, get off. Like, you're gonna get me in a lot of trouble type thing, you know? So she kept getting on and off. It was really erratic. I don't know, you guys. And she has not been on social media since. So I'm like, where is she? Is she okay? Is she dead? Did John put her in a ditch? I mean, we don't know. But this is just the thing that Trisha does. She does it so people like little old me's will do videos on her. She does it so ginormous channels do videos on her, because she's the type of person that is decent publicity. And I think that her life was getting a little bit boring there for a sec, right? Like, I hadn't really watched any of her videos. Like, there wasn't a lot to chat about with her. So I think she needed to do something to really like get everybody talking again. Anyhow, I just thought it was funny, and I like wanted to insert clips that way you guys could see. Let me know if you watch Hot Mess Express, Trisha, and what you think about her. Is she just like one of those YouTubers that like you watched from the jump? So, oh, sorry. I have my son's shirt here, you guys. Actually, his clothes are hanging all over the place because that's how I do laundry here. I don't have a clothes rack, you guys, outside. So I just hang the clothes in the house. That way they don't shrink or whatever. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But that was the whole point of me talking about Trisha. What do you guys think about her? Do you guys love her? Do you guys like watching her? Are you over it? What are your guys' thoughts? Okay, I'll come back in the next clip. Bye, guys. Hello. I just love using that. I always say that. Okay, you guys. So it's the next day already. It's a Thursday. So I did a video yesterday. And the video was basically, I had watched Liv's life. I had watched her video on, I don't know, I think it's called like I'm Done or something like that, which absolutely, FYI, had nothing to do with the video. Like, you're done with what? What are you talking about? I wasn't sure. Anyway, so I watched the video, and oh my gosh, you guys, it was really quite crazy. She was just like sticking her foot in her mouth, continuous. Not once, not twice, but probably at least 3 different times. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. By the way, I have work today, so that's what I'm doing, is just getting ready for work. So if you guys just want to hang out with me while I talk about my opinionation on Liv's life, like totally sticking her foot in her mouth continuously. Okay, so here we go. So the first time she stuck her foot in her mouth, I think she said something, well, it wasn't even that. It was just the way she was acting. So she was saying that everybody in the household is a Webb, like, duh, you're married, right? Like, isn't that how it works? Like, all of you have the same last name now, right?
Well, I said that everybody is a Webb, so baby, honey, boo-boo child, everybody is a Webb. I'm not going to discuss certain things on my channel anymore, and that's just how it's going to be kept. But, like I said before, this is living with the Webbs, because, honey, everybody up in here is a Webb. Period. Period, poo.
Okay, so she says that, but then she has like attitude about it. And then she says something like, there's going to be plenty of things on this channel that I am no longer going to speak of. So I was thinking, like, what does she mean by that? I wasn't really sure. So a little bit of time passes, she's chit-chatting or whatever. And then somebody on her feed, I wasn't watching the live chat exactly because I was like listening to her. I was doing laundry or something. So I wasn't watching the full live chat, but I was listening to like what she was saying. So another thing that she said was, so then out of nowhere, not out of nowhere, but a little bit later, one of her people asks, the person had said, I thought that Robin had your last name.
I thought your oldest had your maiden name. Let me see.
So if you look at the clip, I mean, really look at Liv's face. She just like didn't mean to read that question out loud, but she did, right? She read it out loud and then she just totally skims over it and just doesn't say anything, like doesn't respond to it, doesn't give any type of answer about it. She just like totally skims over the person's question that asked about Robin's last name. Okay, whatever. So I think what she was alluding to is that maybe she got her last name and Robin's last name maybe legally changed. I'm not sure. She said she wasn't going to speak on it anymore. So then she started saying how she was upset because people talk about her little girl's legs, that she's bull-legged or whatever. So she was like, yeah, people just say whatever they can to upset me. And I get that. Kids are always or should always be off limits. And anybody who doesn't put children off limits, like you're a dumb fuck. You know what I mean? Like children should always be off the table. So anyway, I could see where she's saying, like, don't talk about my kid. I'm sick of people asking me about, you know, her legs and stuff. She's like, I'm not new to this, which, you know, I get. But it's like, again, she pulled attitude kind of out of nowhere when nobody was even like mentioning her children at all. Nobody had said anything about her kids. So I'm not really sure like where that came from. So then what else happened? Oh, okay. So then she starts talking about like her break or whatever, as you'll see in the clip.
Oh, girl, I know. I used to be the queen of long breaks. Girl, when I used to work at Walmart. By the way, people be stealing from Walmart, so y'all better watch out. Oh my God. I swear, YouTube is so...
She says she's the queen of taking long breaks. And immediately I just was like, wow, well, that says what type of person you are instantly. Because at my job, I literally asked my boss, they have to force me to take breaks. I am one that does not love to take a break. I don't know why. I would rather just be working. I would rather be helping people than to take a 15-minute break. So in my head, I'm thinking, wow, well, that right there just tells me what type of lazy ass you are if you instantly admit to taking long breaks. She's like, I was the queen of long breaks. And when I was working at Walmart, people be stealing from Walmart. And I was like, insert foot in mouth now. Yeah, we know you stole from Walmart. We saw the beads that you stole. One time, you guys, back in the day, if you guys are an old school Olivia person or not, she actually vlogged herself stealing, you know, the detergent beads. Okay, yeah, they're expensive. If you can't afford them, don't buy them. she was stealing beads. So she got her container that she's going to buy. Then she got another container off the shelf. And then she poured the excess beads and then put it to make her container totally full. And then she said she was like trying to teach other people to do it. So she's like, yeah, if your beads, they only come halfway filled. So you're going to want to put extra. And I'm just like, again, it shows me what type of person you are, because I would be thinking of the next person who's going to buy those beads and get less than half, right? So somebody else is going to buy those beads that you stole from, and they're really going to get none. So in my head, I'm like, wow. Again, it just shows her character. Olivia is for herself and hers only. So she doesn't think about the next person that's going to buy those beads, take them home, and there's going to be less than half in there, right? She's just worried about what she's taking home. So I don't know. I just thought, wow, some nerve, right? Over there talking about some nerve, you guys, just some nerve. People be stealing from Walmart. Yeah, I know. You steal from Walmart. Wow. I just thought that was so a trip, like whatever. I'm definitely gonna talk on that because that was like insert foot in mouth right now. So I don't know, you guys. It was just like, wow, this girl, just some fucking nerve. You know what I mean? So I wanted to show you guys the clips just in case you missed it and just in case she deletes it, because she has a tendency to do that too. She puts something up and then deletes it a day or two later. And then other people don't know what the hell's going on. I would rather watch her videos, though, from Hot Tea anyway, because she breaks it down. So I would rather do that. So if you guys haven't watched Hot Tea, you totally should. Toppy-tastic is funny. You guys should watch her also. She does some good tea videos, if you like that sort of thing. If you're not into that, then, you know, don't watch it. But I just thought that was funny. What was anything else that happened that I was just like, wow, really? I can't think of another foot in mouth statement that the girl made. So I came back, so I put my lashes on, and now what I'm going to do is just add some contour. So I'm just going to use my dark powder. This is Mineralized Skin Finish, and I am just going to use it in dark just to make a little bit of contour. So, okay, so then as I'm watching her live, I'm like, really? Olivia insulted people, a whole group of people. So fucking insulting, you guys. So what she said, well, I'll show the clip, obviously.
Hit the like button, though. Do you have any health problems? No, just my sinuses. I'm sick. My cold turned into a sinus infection, I guess. Infection sounds nasty. But, y'all, it hurts. Like, when I blow my nose, it really hurts. What, baby? But no, like fat people problems. No, I don't have fat people problems. Not yet. You know, I don't want to get to that point. That's why I do want to lose weight.
Basically, what she had the nerve to comment and say, somebody had asked her if she was healthy, because she was talking about how her and Gerard are going to do like challenges and they want to lose weight and, you know, just to be healthy and things like that. So one of her people had asked her if she had any health issues. And instead of answering gracefully, like, thank you so much for asking, but as far as I know, I am healthy. I do not have any type of health issues. As far as I know, I appreciate you for your concern. I really, really appreciate you, but I'll keep you updated. Isn't that something like a normal person would say? Like, thanks so much for asking, but yeah, I'm actually healthy, you know? But no, this is how Olivia answered. She said she doesn't have fat people health issues. What? Like, that can be pretty insulting to somebody. I don't give a shit if you are plus size, full size, whatever you want to call yourself. I don't care. What you are not going to do is insult a whole group of people, calling them a whole group of people telling them that they have fat people issues, fat people problems. Like, that is so insulting. Like, how rude can you possibly be? I was just like, wow. And then, okay, so then nobody, like, she doesn't address anybody's comments for a minute. And then all of a sudden, somebody had said, what are fat people problems? Like, what are fat people
the typical thing that they say that all fat people have, which is not true, but they like to say that about fat people.
Who, Olivia? Who likes to say that about fat people?
That we have diabetes, that we have, what else do they say that fat people have? Heart problems. What else do they say fat people have? Y'all already know. Come on. Don't act like you don't know. High blood pressure. There we go. No, I don't have any of that. I think it's bullshit because I know a lot of healthy fat people, but I'm just saying.
And then she's like, oh, don't you guys know fat people issues like diabetes. By the way, you can have diabetes at any size. It doesn't matter your weight. It has nothing to do with that. Okay, diabetes, heart issues. She's just like high, what's it called? I forget the name of it, but she's basically naming like health issues that people have, and she's there trying to claim that these are fat people issues. I don't care what size you are. You don't get to say things like that and not sound offensive to somebody. It would be like somebody making a racial slur and then all of a sudden saying, oh, well, I'm Hispanic, so I could talk about Mexicans. No, bitch, you can't. It's rude and you're insulting a whole group, a whole gang of people. Like, it's just so insulting. Like, I just don't get where people, like, I just don't know where she gets off, I guess is what I'm trying to convey here. I don't know, you guys. Let me know what you think. She tried to backtrack and be like, us fatties and saying something like that. And I'm like, girl, you're just making it worse. You are honestly just making it worse. Like, just stop while you're ahead. What you said was rude. It was offensive. You owe an apology. And I'm just sick of the way that you just think that you are so high and mighty, so much better than other people. It's just one of those things. Like, I'm like tired of it. And I know a lot of people are tired of it too. But then there's people who would say, well, why do you continue to watch her? Stop watching her. Well, I watch her, and I've said this before. I will say it again. I watch her because she always has me thinking that she's going to be different. Girlfriend is never different. She's always the exact same, if not worse. Sometimes it's worse, you guys. Okay, I'm going to get this. This is a highlighter. And I'm going to put it all through this area here. And then I'm just going to put it on my beauty blender. And just kind of blend it through like this. Okay, you guys. Let me know what you guys think. If it was offensive to anybody out there, because it was fucking offensive to me. I just thought, wow, you just have been sticking your fucking foot in your mouth. You do not realize how big your platform is, how many people are watching you, how many people look up to you. And it's just gross already. It's gross.